Let's start with that top story. Alexandra residents have been targeting shops owned by foreign nationals. Operation Lindokuhle, which is a movement that's accused foreign nationals of violent crime, drug dealing and stealing jobs, says today's action in Alex is not part of their operation. However, the operation is called the Lindokuhle movement, so some confusion around that issue. Our reporter Lindokuhle Xulu is following that story, joins us now from Alex. So Lindo, thank you very much for joining us again. Could you just tell us what the current situation is?
Well, the situation has calmed down a bit. Tensions have simmered somewhat, but there is still some singing and displaying. There's still some singing going on here. They're just picketing near some of the shops around Pan Africa Mall. But one of the things, Sally, that has developed was that there was a meeting earlier on right here, and there were some resolutions that were taken by some members who are leaders as well as some constituencies from this particular movement. Let's just touch base with Agnes, who is the PRO of this movement. First of all, there was a bit of confusion that I think we wanted to clear very quickly in terms of Operation Lindokuhle and the Lindokuhle movement. Which movement are you, and just are you part of those ones?
They are Operation Lindokuhle. We are Lindokuhle movement. Same mandate, same vision, same goal.
Yeah.
However, work ethics are different.
Okay.
And they are in different areas, and we are mainly focusing in Alexandra.
Focused on Alexandra.
Surrounding areas.
Thank you for that clarity. Now let's move on to something that was taken as in fact a decision a few moments ago when there was a meeting. They are saying that there's going to be a shutdown. Just explain to us what is going to happen in the next 5 days.
The elders of Alexandra have arrived and have taken a final decision that Alexandra will be shut down. Nobody is going to work. No kids are going to school. However, we will have the 2 malls in Alexandra operating so that we can also get something to eat and all that. 5 days shutdown in Alexandra until the message gets to the relevant people. Until the relevant people come and approach us here, the ban will be lifted, the shutdown will be lifted. If that doesn't happen, I don't know. I think the shutdown will still continue.
Concerning it is that you are saying schools will not operate and people will not go to work. That is a matter of concern. Have you reached the stage of desperation where you are saying that you're going to totally shut down everything, including, by the way, foreign-owned shops within the township that are owned by the likes of Somalians and others from the north? But is it really that time to shut down schools?
It is so sad that as black people, in order for your voice to be heard in this country, you have to bend tires, you have to shut down, you have to interrupt kids going to school, we have to interrupt a daily movement of living. It's so sad that it has come to this. So if the shutdown will mean that our voice will be heard, so be it. We are ready and we are happy that the elders have come to us and said they approve of the shutdown. Because the attack that happened this morning was really uncalled for. And the threat that we got at lunchtime, it's really shocking. So the shutdown must just happen.
Okay, and just moving forward, we are seeing that they are already drawing up some placards showing that there is indeed a shutdown. But I want to speak to you about the responsibility of the leadership of your movement. The mandate is quite clear. You want illegal foreigners to stop trading here and move out of here.
Yes.
But here's my thing. There were clashes in the morning. Some people got injured. How is it that you are going to ensure that some members of your particular movement are not going to bring harm to anyone, and in fact that there would not be violent clashes among both groups? I
think I've mentioned earlier on that the operation started 3 weeks ago, and our members, when we tell them that this is what must happen, they've listened and they listen. So we assure everybody in the community that nobody is going to act like a hooligan, because we really seriously want change in Alexandra, and we're not going to back down. We're still sticking to the mandate of foreign nationals, or all undocumented illegal immigrants must move out of Alexandra, must move out of South Africa. That we are not backing down on. Township economy must come back. We are reclaiming it, and it must come back to fellow South Africans, in particularly Alexandrians, because now the situation and the crisis is here in Alexandra.
We are also told, just very quickly as a final question, that the shutdown is starting now, and obviously it will continue for the next 5 days. There are placards already been drawn, but one of the things that you said was that there will be a shutdown of foreign national stores in the township, and they'll allow for South Africans to continue to trade to a certain extent. Again, there is some potential danger of the criminal elements entering the space when it comes to this particular shutdown. We've seen before lootings taking place in a lot of areas when it comes to addressing issues of foreign nationals. That too, how is it going to be guarded against the criminal elements that will join this particular
I think SAP is here.
Yeah.
I think SAP should play their parts as well, because this is the crisis that's affecting all of us. And I believe them also being South Africans, it also concerns them. So they must come to play and help us to avoid such things. That is why from the get-go, we engaged with them. We said, please guys, be with us in this operation to avoid criminal elements taking place, to avoid looting, to avoid, because you know what happened last year, July. And we don't want that to happen again. Operation PL is about cleaning Alex, not destroying Alex.
Right, yes, we'll leave it there for now. But Sally, those are some of the remarks from the leadership here of these particular movements that have gathered to say they want to reclaim the local economy. But one and other thing, Sally, that is going to be happening is big, that they are in fact going to shut down Alex for the next 5 days. That includes children going to school, that includes people going to work. And in fact, they said that to make sure that people have supplies, they'll allow only 2 malls to be open up to 12 p.m. so that people can get groceries and all the necessities that they need. But the word is that there will be a total shutdown in Alexandra to make sure that their message of saying they do not want foreign nationals and in fact illegal foreign nationals in the area of Alex and in these trading spots stops. They are going to shut down so that that message gets trickled to the higher ups who need to take decisions in terms of what needs to happen here.
A very quick point of clarity, Lindokuhle. Am I correct that Operation Dudula is different to the Dudula movement in Alex? Sorry, Linda, I just want to make a very quick point of clarification that Operation Dudula is different to the Dudula movement in Alex. Different organizations, are they? All right, we seem to have lost Linda, but certainly what we heard earlier from Operation Dudula, which is something Shahan confirmed for us, is that there are different movements, similar goals, but different movements. But breaking news this evening that the Dudula movement in Alex is calling for a 5-day shutdown, and they want undocumented foreigners out of Alex.